Apple and Android are now 81% of people who are accessing apps for any kind of retail access. So they are clearly owning what's going on in that marketplace. The other thing that I thought was kind of intriguing about this study was about a third of consumers who own or use a smartphone or internet-capable digital media device, which is how we have to say it now. You can see the question there. Did you own or use a smartphone or digital media device such as iPhone, iPad, Droid, BlackBerry, or a similar device? Pretty soon that question will be 1.5 yards long. You know, the access is now almost a third, 31% are actually doing that. And it's high income. 100,000 plus, huge amount of usage there. Among those users who, smartphone users now, who bought or researched products, about half said they used their phones to find stores. So this was, you know, I'm going to say even just a little bit over a couple of years ago, people said, yeah, no, that's never going to happen. People aren't going to do that. Why would they do that? Well, they are. Okay, they are responding. They are finding nearby stores. So that's the GPS. We were talking about just a few minutes ago, talking about a GPS application for mobile. Or send people a deal so that they know they're going to get a deal. They're going to react to it. And certainly people are comparing prices using the device. Why wouldn't you? I'm out. I'm about. I'm not going to wait till later. We're in an instant world. Let's look now. I have a device. I can do that. This is a little mini computer. Certainly and that's, I guess, leads to the point of timeliness, a critical driver of mobile usage, mobile purchasing, mobile success. So receiving mobile offers. So, hey, here's an opportunity to see a premiere of a movie and an exclusive invite to you, and the theater's just down the road. The reasons, I alluded to this earlier, the reasons for not accessing or not purchasing items on a smartphone, there's still people worried about security. And that, as I said, will go away once you get the concepts of verified by Visa and that kind of stuff onto the phone. And that, you know, that's probably going to be a New York minute before that happens. It won't be long. Also, people who think it's not as convenient. Again, that means you got to come up with applications to make it easier for people. Speaking a little bit about the apps, this is from the US, so each of these retailers has an app out there, a retail application, and people are becoming more and more aware that, hey, these applications are out there and I can access them. And actually 16% of people have actually purchased something from the Amazon.com app. They're already doing it. We started a mobile measurement service last year in Japan, and certainly we know in the Far East and in Europe they are much further ahead than in North America in terms of ways to use a mobile device, ways to promote products, ways to promote programming, ways to use this device as a conduit to people. And one of the things we've already seen there is something we're calling mobile wallet purchase. So this is simply a chart looking at the percent of mobile users in December. Again, small percentages, but that's not my point. My point is, here's another new thing. How long do you think it is before it comes here? And in fact, it already is. It took that long because Starbucks is already thinking about doing this in their stores and offering you the capability to, you know, put a bunch of coffees on and use your mobile phone to do that. Forget the Starbucks card. That's gone. That's old. That's old history. We're going to do it a different way now. So just some thoughts about mobile relating to retailing, but I really put these in to have you expand your mind more than anything and understand what is already happening as it relates to mobile. As it relates to certainly retail sites, people are accessing via browser. They're not yet. Apps are still in their early stages. So make sure your site is mobile optimized. Focus on app development. If you're going to go that route on Apple and Android, that's more than the lion's share of the market. Time which we all never have enough of, is a major driver of why people use this device. And you really want to keep the consumer on their toes and engaged with you. Remember that you're intervening in their space when you come into their phone. Ease of use and security, you have to reinforce those messages, no question. Some categories will actually be ideal for mobile commerce. Other products, they may take a while to come along. And just, I only ask you, as an experiment together between now and next year, keep your eye on mobile wallet, and we'll come back and do a measurement on Brent next year. What happened with mobile wallet in North America? Some key takeaways that I just want to leave with you for you to think about and hopefully stimulate some thought as you go through the rest of this conference and go back tonight and next week into what you do on a daily basis. You're living, you're working, you're operating in one of the most engaged markets in the world for traditional online access. How long do you think it's going to be that the mobile is going to come right behind it? And stay tuned, because we will have some Canadian data later in the year and we'll be talking a lot about it. No question that online video continues to grow. New formats are going to drive this, and we believe the digital, in terms of original programming, the digital platform can act as a complement to the television distribution channel. It is not a threat, it is an opportunity to use it as a different way of getting to particularly some of the younger groups who are forming those media consumption habits now. And as I said here, those habits have changed. I believe that digital affords you the opportunity to reach these cord cutters. You have to get to them and think about them cross-platform. And I would say upstream in your thinking, not a bolt-on at the end. Oh yeah, we should do some digital. That's not how it works. Measure with the right ruler, please. I think I said this last year too, and I believe in the effective frequency concept. Don't use the wrong ruler to measure things. You will really delude yourself into thinking that something may not be very effective when you could be dead wrong. Really try to understand what each distribution channel is going to do for you, because they all have a role. And don't just do them because they're cool. That is the wrong rationale. You have to figure out what they're going to do, what is the value provided, and what is that particular channel going to do for the overall effort. The smartphone is only going to grow. In Canada, we've seen more and more competition. If you read the Globe yesterday, you see what Rogers is feeling about that competition. They're already seeing some effect of it. Smartphone is only going to go up. That is going to drive and change the usage. Retailers can benefit. I think we all can benefit. We just have to think about how. And certainly, when you think about mobile, relating to retail or relating to location, think about browser first, then app. And in my last 30 seconds, I want to leave you with one thing. Test plus measure, then learn, equals expand and grow, versus your choice. Thank you very much.